A comparison can be made between gas-guzzling cars and energy-wasting homes. Just as these oversized gas guzzlers have depreciated in value and are fading from the scene, so must our energy-wasting homes. The positive part of this comparison is that the energy-wasting home doesn't have to be scrapped, and its value can be enhanced along with its comfort while becoming more energy efficient. For many years, the greatest problem in building energy-efficient homes has been keeping the unwanted outside environment from entering them. Air infiltration accounts for up to 40% of a home's heating and cooling energy use. Why do these homes have this problem? Let's take a look at some typical homes built during the last 50 years. Each home is different, built at different times and places, by different builders using different materials, workers, and tools. Each home is unique, yet there is one common denominator. They all have excessive air infiltration, which translates into excessive utility bills. The home building industry is quickly moving into the age of high technology. When there is a unique problem to be solved, we have but to put that technology to use to solve the problem. One result of high technology is the development of the energy door. The concept and development of this instrument occurred under a Department of Energy grant. Over the last 10 years, the energy door has gone through at least 13 revolutionary changes and now can be used reliably and successfully on all American homes. For the first time, a highly trained energy auditor has the capability of pressurizing an entire home and visually locating all of the places that particular home loses energy. The energy door is calibrated to measure the leakage rate of a home both before and after the sealing of that home. Before the energy door's development, most of the area of air infiltration you are about to see were unknown. The number one area of air infiltration occurs where the exterior wall sits on the concrete slab or wooden floor, depending on the type of construction. We have all been led to believe that by simply weather stripping and caulking our windows and doors, that we could solve our air infiltration problem. However, by pressurizing the home with the energy door and using a smoke device to detect leaks, it becomes apparent where the leakage areas are. Imagine how much air leakage there is when you have a crack this size that completely encircles a home. The average home has 70 to 75 electrical outlets and switches, the second major leakage area in a home. Just as the smoke enters these areas while the home is pressurized, so does the conditioned air of our heating and cooling units when they are operating. The third major air leakage area is windows and doors. The smoke tells us exactly where these problems exist, and simply weather stripping and caulking the exteriors of these areas will not totally solve the problem. The ridge and gable ends on cathedral ceilings and all other types of special ceilings become large leakage areas also. The principle of heat rising makes it essential that these areas be sealed properly. The fireplace provides us with an excellent example of why this area should be sealed and a reasoning behind sealing other areas in a home where two different building materials meet. If you've ever felt a cold draft on your feet while working in the kitchen, this is one of the areas it's coming from. It's very important to seal all of the plumbing penetrations throughout the entire home. You've seen some of the major leakage areas. In all, there are more than 20. The principle behind controlling air infiltration is a simple one. Seal all of the preventable leakage areas in the home, which will keep the conditioned air, heating or cooling, from escaping outdoors. keeping it in the house as long as possible. The more conditioned air that stays in the home means shorter running time for the heating and cooling systems, and that translates into major energy savings. To achieve a truly energy-efficient home, we must start by evaluating its air infiltration problem, and then proceed to evaluate the entire structure. The duct system, along with attic and wall insulation, have to be evaluated and cost-effective recommendations made. Other areas deserving attention are attic ventilation, solar shading of exterior windows, water heater efficiency and water temperature setback, water flow restrictors, combustion air for gas heating units and fireplaces, thermostat accuracy, windows and doors, and many other areas. How well does our evaluation system utilizing the energy door work? Here are some people who have had their homes evaluated and have taken positive action.
They first checked the home to see where the leaks were.
They installed a blower device that pressurized the home. They set it in our front door, and after they did that, they were able to go around and find all of the leaks by using a smoke device.
After we found out where the leakage was coming from, then you sealed all of those places off.
They put in weather stripping around the doors and caulked around the windows and caulked around the baseboard under the carpet, and just closed up all of the holes that the air was exchanging by.
And ran another test with the same pressurized unit to see what the efficiency ran at that time.
Well, after our house was completely sealed up, I feel like that we've been able to enjoy a comfort level in our home that's significantly at a lower price than what we would have been before.
And we had a 40.8% reduction in kilowatt-hour usage.
The thing that I've noticed the most is that in the wintertime, when I was sitting at the kitchen table, I always noticed a draft around my feet. After you came in and sealed the house, then I haven't noticed a draft.
I feel the value of our home has increased because of this service, and I wouldn't hesitate to recommend it to any one of my friends. Our bills are lower and our house is very comfortable, and I like that.
The two things that I think are the outstanding features about this is that my utility bills are lower and my house is much more comfortable.
I feel the value of our home has increased considerably.
The best proof that I have is in my utility bills, and that's where it really counts when you're looking at your budget.
There's no need to discard your old home because it's not energy efficient. Your home can be brought up to an energy efficient level with a 20% energy savings guaranteed for 2 full years. By having your home professionally sealed by an energy auditor, you will be lowering your utility bills while increasing your home's energy efficiency and improving the comfort of your home. Yes, the comfort factors of less dust and outside noise, paired with fewer drafts, makes your home more than livable because it is more comfortable. By sealing to conserve energy, the areas that rodents and bugs can enter the home are also sealed, keeping them outside where they belong. Your home's resale value will be increased at the time you decide to sell. And in the meantime, your own comfort is enhanced while enjoying lower utility bills. Isn't it time your home had some well-deserved attention? Update your dream home today before it turns into an energy-wasting nightmare.
Energy conservation is a major concern.